music.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way.
Hey, Dre. Go ahead.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL on this fine afternoon brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cleveland Browns. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, dude, I'm gonna send to you, bro. The nigga shit. Yeah, I'm about to go sleep.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Richardson on the stop.
Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Wentz. And he fires one incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. On play action, it's Wentz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Now on 2nd and 13, Wentz.
You about to piss? I knew it! I fucking knew it! I hate that shit, bro. That fucking nigga.
Finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Thank you. Watching that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
I'm pissed, but this nigga
cleanest to starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
That's the X Factor test environment. What is this?
Now a play fake. Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that is incomplete.
Wow,
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Rolling to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Whoa. Superstar Lattimore Hunt.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Browns nothing. Justin Tucker
now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Hilliard will elect to not return it.
I got popped at the wrong
25-yard line.
Hey.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. An opening for Chubb on 1st down as he dashes forward for about 7. You might remember Nick Chubb. He had a heck of a game last year in Week 4 in what turned out to be a 40-25 Browns win over these Ravens. He finished with 165 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Of course, never fear for the Ravens, though. After that loss, they went on a run. They would win their next 12 in a row to finish the regular season at 14-2. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, Mayfield going deep this time for Miller. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
That one caught out wide by Boykin. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, and they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
Here's a give to Dobbins, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He's tackled.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. In this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Oh,
Now Wentz on third down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Bro.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Now a handoff for Dobbins.
Bro!
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know what I'm saying? You talking about evidence?
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Come on.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Looking left side, Andrews, weapon complete. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory.
Huh?
A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's
Hell
the
no.
Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
What?
Second quarter now
Jason
from
Jackson.
Baltimore. It's the Ravens
Jason
in
Jackson
possession.
for Josh Jacobs straight up.
as they've got
Maybe
it with a
add, maybe
1st
they
and
can add a
10.
3rd. That's perfect.
Now Dobbins. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
On 2nd and 9. Wentz.
16-yard.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Yeah.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Hilliard will elect to not return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage?
Wow, that was terrible.
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
First down.
Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you.
Oh my God, that nigga duped me out my fucking sock.
But green ahead
This
of
nigga
him.
Khalif Muhammad.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
32.
A big play there. 62 yards. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6.
Fuck this play though. Call me.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Great,
At
you're
their
there.
own 25-yard line.
I like you. Don't give a fuck about your boyfriend. I do. I can beat it up. No hands.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
Get off me, nigga.
Inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
2 yards, good enough for a first. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Now the 3-sack roller. Here's Mark Ingram. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Hey, you said ass. Something in the shell
through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Oh, what do you mean? What that mean, nigga?
They go play action here on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 6. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown.
What?
Baltimore.
Hey, yo, you got to change. My nigga, my lineman got injured, boy.
Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Browns 7.
You trying to trade him Darren Waller?
Justin Tucker to kick off.
You trade him Darren Waller, I'm coming. Dre, you know I'm coming. But Dre might not even do it, though. Dre might not even trade me.
Back line of the end zone.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ooh, nigga, but I'm about to go to sleep.
The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down.
Who's that person in the party?
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season. Tackling, because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb.
Come on, bro.
And taking it across
These niggas getting
midfield
wrecked
and
by that
just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
1st down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on
this nigga, hey, Nick Chubb, you run over everybody, boy.
Inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You heard the nigga?
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Mayfield down. Buying time to his left. And this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
Who the fuck is on this nigga, bro?
5-yard line before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
2nd and inches at the Ravens' 5-yard line.
Mayfield hands it off to
everybody
Chubb.
crashed down.
And he takes this one in.
Yeah, to what?
Browns score. A 5-yard touchdown.
You don't give a fuck about none of that.
And the Browns have cut it back within a score. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Harkey adds the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
I want to do that.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wentz. It's complete to Brown, right side. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 40,
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Raven. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Come on, bro. This nigga threw it up.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change your name, how about your respect? Give them more than when I get expected at the back. In fact, I know I sat down with my accountant and said I got good news.
The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now this throw
incomplete,
and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Hilliard will elect to not return it.
It don't take a minute to get that nigga right, but he gonna get there eventually.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Again, this is Chubb. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And there's a completion to Austin Hooper. What a big-time acquisition for this offense in Cleveland. Came from Atlanta as a 2-time Pro Bowler. Had nearly 800 yards in receptions and 6 touchdowns last year. And he spent a lot of time with his quarterback in order for them to get on the same page on every snap.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Come on, bro, right there.
Secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
Ravens 37-yard line.
Nah, he ain't gonna quit. KB Hart ain't gonna quit.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion. So here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Going up top for Miller.
Bro.
This is caught inside the 5.
Bro.
And they do get
I hate
it
when they don't
down,
let me switch
but
change
not
on niggas,
before
bro.
he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Playing small football, I like it. Yo, what's going on? Why they crashing in like that, bro?
Touchdown, Browns.
Nick
Chubb, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Oh, yeah?
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball.
He didn't change
in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
I said, that nigga Steph supposed to change the fucking shit.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
I said he's supposed to fucking lower down the fucking setting for the fucking injury. The shit, nigga got injured for doing nothing. Yes, nigga, I will, bitch. I can't think about it. I'm more
The
playing the game
Baltimore
and shit,
offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception.
Bro, come on.
Charles, a nice sustained drive to
Nigga,
get him down
I
the
need
field.
that hole.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. And some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game as the Ravens push further out in front. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Good. Makes the score Ravens 28, Browns 20. Just
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I got the best lineman in the game. I got the best lineman in the game.
Take it in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. To throw, Mayfield.
Yo, what's going
on? My nigga running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I can't put
cornerback. Gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Cleveland.
Y'all that's about it, boy. I tried there. Y'all ain't cut it. You know that?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb.
Come on, bro.
Getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
13 yards.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Why's Derek Wolf in my game?
Mayfield looks to throw. Flushed out right.
I thought,
incomplete.
No grounding call there.
Why the fuck is Derek
near the
Wolf in my
right
game?
sideline? It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed. And I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Going deep this time from...
Come on, bro. Yo, they about to piss me off that shit, bro. Get the fuck over there.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
That's funny, good safety.
Scotty Miller, 51
This nigga
yards.
watching that shit, and
the
he,
Browns move
I'm
back
watching this
within
nigga in
a
the straddle.
couple
What the fuck
of
you
the
doing?
lead.
I can't blame Jimmy. Jimmy, it happens. But that nigga, other nigga, oh yeah, that's his fault.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Anthony Thomas on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He's going deep for Brown.
Come on, bro. Why he diving? That shit ass.
Denzel Ward. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down to the 40-yard line.
That shit killed me, bro.
By the Browns. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What you got going over there? Get the fuck down here, man.
A run for Nick Chubb.
Thank you.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swung to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 33.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2.
Come on, bro. I knew
what
what he was doing.
That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Boy, Steph, you really fucked me up for this game, though.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue.
Me moving that nigga Ronnie Stanley fucking my run game up, boy.
As we come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8, 4th
Oh, never mind. He just lost. He just left Jeff.
That running room that he had in the 1st half go, because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Mayfield.
Huh?
And his pass incomplete. Mayfield's pass.
I heard what you just said. What are you saying?
Don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
I don't know what you're saying. I ain't gonna lie to you. You sound weird.
The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb.
Yo!
And some space here.
So you telling me none of my niggas gonna run over there? Quit playing with me, bro.
They're able to convert.
Yo, all my niggas watch this nigga. I hate that shit, bro.
Brandon, this can be so
niggas watch this shit, bro.
For a defense, they've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about running people up. Just get gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities. Clock continuing to run. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
On my team.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up the 3rd down. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb.
Let's go, boy. Good hit.
Avante rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
My son, somebody rock that nigga.
Close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead.
19-yard attempt.
And Parkey's kick is good. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th.
28.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
That nigga say he fucking me over here.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they
bro, that's smart. That nigga, the computer. That nigga smart. I'm about to kill that nigga.
But 3 would suffice. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram.
Boy, this nigga got a boost.
Made there by Myles Garrett.
The ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
I'm with him all yet. You gotta let him fight, have an argument.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run with Ingram. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. The 30, 10. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 63 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
They'll try and run it.
Yo, I fucked up.
And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game.
You played the Saints?
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Who did you play? The Cardinals?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Hilliard on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Huh? Check it out a little bit.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because, you know, coaches look at these short field goals, as a last resort, right? To them,
yo, this nigga even trying to tackle him.
6 on the board. That's a
My nigga just fucking gave up on tackling him. Bro, that's bullshit.
It's sad they pay me. I do this for free.
Touchdown.
Yo, I hate that shit, bro. My nigga Caleb Campbell he ripped the nigga down and just sat there while this nigga was tumbling. Then let that nigga get up and fucking keep running. Come on now.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one.
What is going on with this? They keep crashing in, folks.
It's almost as if he's been playing his
I'm about to get mad, bro. I don't talk about none of that, bro. I don't. You a commissioner. You got to deal with that shit, bro. Yeah.
Set now to kick this one away, and
I'm about to get mad because my team just keep fucking crashing. Why they keep crashing? Nigga, what the fuck?
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
I'm sweet after this, nigga. I gotta work. I don't know about y'all. I actually gotta work. I'm mad about this, though.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
He said he don't really care?
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz.
Yo! I'm about to get pissed off, bro. My nigga not trying to catch the ball.
Picked up by Josh Jones.
Look, bro, if you look at the game, this nigga, I threw a pass right at this nigga. He ran past it. He ran fucking past the ball.
And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think
yeah, it's a good check. Go look at that shit, bro. That shit pissed me off. I threw a low pass to this nigga. This nigga didn't try to catch it.
This situation with the score
that's ass as fuck, bro.
Defense isn't backing off.
This nigga didn't even try to catch it.
They're playing aggressively as well.
I even possessed to catch this shit. This nigga ran right past it, and his nigga picked it off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's
bro,
in the
D,
air.
try to catch the ball. Yes or no?
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Oh, no. I don't want it on.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Anthony Thomas on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
Oh, I told him about that. Hey, just notice. He don't know. Tell him that. He don't know that shit. He don't. I told you he be doing that shit. I told you about him before you put in.
On play action, Wentz. There's Jalen Reagor, his first NFL catch. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wentz. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
I'm pissed, bro. That's some bullshit. Nigga even trying to catch the ball.
Remaining in this 4th quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Wentz. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call.
I told you that's just the play for Bill.
You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That's in the bird?
Yo,
he yanked me down.
Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
9-yard attempt.
Wait there. Awesome shit, yeah, this bullshit.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
I just lost, nigga.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
At the 24-yard line.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Back to throw. Wentz.
That's crazy. This nigga wins on his own pass.
Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time,
nigga, I can't run the ball with Ronnie Stanley got injured. What are you talking about? My best lineman? Shut up.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Best lineman got injured. I mean, I ran the ball pretty good.
Defensively, but even if they choose to use
run the ball when a nigga know you gonna run the ball.
Should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
For what?
So
you got the nigga
come away with the victory here.
Got him, man.